Teddy, don't forget to log your repelling.
Yeah, the bad thing is, Calandra probably won't be able to sleep tonight now.
Alright, waiting for Yang to log back in. Grab health stones again, guys. Elger, you ready? Yeah, just to kind of go over the mechanics again, Maureen, for Elger. Just make sure you Nova first and then start cycling through the ghosts immediately in Lansing. It's really, really important you get the slow on all of them immediately. Elger's back. Okay. Misdirect to Veers.
Vengeance is mine.
One round. Anyone go ahead and hero. Everyone else hero. Next one's on Gaz. Bulk in position. Bulk in position.
Run if your name is Bulk.
If you get low while you're running, you have your health cells make very easily. Help
One more.
Yeah, that made that.
Job, go hard on.
Nova.
Next one's on me.
Sure time. I'll do it first, Nova.
Slaughtered.
Lord.
I don't have timers, so that'd be a small one. Don't forget to move up.
Hit him. Yeah, we.
No, I don't think I have any grenades. Grenades if you do have it. You're not GG again. Yeah, loot me for, or res me for a second, you loot. You can also loot me, I guess. Alright, back to Reliquary after this. We will have to suicide out.
Way ahead of you.
So, just hang on to your res, guys. Don't accept it yet. If you don't need any of this, then just release and run in. But, and everyone else, if you don't need any of this, release and run in. If anyone does need this, stay.
Thanks. Nice try, Jim.
I legit got fucking sniped on that attempt. Like, I got two shadow bolts within 0.2 seconds of each other.
Poetic's fucking ghost didn't even make it out of his platform. We fucking.
I'm gonna grab a smoke and stuff, so AFK for a few.
You still house it and play?
At least the old boy's getting some exercise.
The cape is going to bulk. Congrats. Basically, Palm, do you want this if not going off spec? Okay, going off spec. I don't think anyone could use this because Chetty and Anna are out, so. Right, it's getting sharded.
What price is he?
Fucking sucks.
Rip Spatch.
Wait, so.
Oh no, what? After suicide, fuck's sake. I was hoping I'd be outside the raid.
If we have Warlocks, they're gonna get a summon.
Is it mine, Alja? No, no. I need to die.
Better never hear you complaining about repairs. Going in with full gear on.
I've got 4 bag slots. So unless you want to be my bag bitch.
But one of you locks someone me back.
Needing shards.
And restock on shards and spell damage food.
Sure. I'll probably
Just
do the
in
same
case
right
we wipe.
after you do it.
Like we did on Terra.
A lot of chewing going on.
Fuck's sucking on Doritos right now.
I hear your mic's open.
He's got a mouthful of fucking nachos.
That was a juicy crunch.
Let's get buffs up.
He's got a classy raider over here. He's got a glass of wine and some cheese and crackers. Some charcuterie.
Yep.
Okay. Bernays, you're gonna sleep circle. Calandra, you're gonna sheep moon. Yoshi, you're gonna sheep square. And Ripper, you're gonna sheep diamond. Same tank targets as always. Shetty, you're also picking up star.
Oh my god, legit butchered.
I'm diamond.
Yeah, you're done.
Okay, thank you.
It's plenty for Chetty to get here. Can we get a summon on Fletch and Chetty? That's gonna be fine.
Alright. Fletch is probably huffing down a Winston, right?
You tossed on Shadow Res gear, put back on your normal gear.
I don't know, I picture him smoking Winstons or Pall Mall Reds, like really white trash stick.
He's probably got a full spittoon, so he had to empty out. Yeah, with his chewing of tobacco.
Y'all know Fletch smokes fucking Newports.
Is he gangster?
Y'all know he does, dude. It's menthols.
Cool blues.
Alright, Fletch. He's back to AFK. We can pull without him. Veers, let's go and pull him whenever the pet's away. And CCers, make sure you CC them in the hallway.
Oh, I just got cleaved.
That we can just pick up dynamics moments.
Have you tried not getting cleaved?
You just tried it, didn't work.
Next time, yeah.
Stars loose, Jetty. I believe everyone was here except for Elder for
Dogs are coming in.
I wasn't here for Reliquary, I left early. I know you have to like cycle kicks in phase 2, and the first phase is like debuffs or whatever.
while we wrap up the 2 last bits of trash, Capital and Elder, just go and watch that video. I linked it in Discord.
Alright, I'll just follow it to you.
You got his ass, dude.
Is your name Carlito Gomez?
Fuck you, faggot.
Whoa! Whoa!
Dude.
It's not my name.
I thought it was Gomez.
Die.
Uncalled for me now? Jeez.
Because I don't like it.
Hey, I'm sorry. Or would you understand Lo Siento?
Like, I could deal with the Mexican jokes. I just never like getting Carlito.
Okay.
Incoming.
Christ, he hit you hard then. Fuck.
Was it a meteor? You can tell from here. It just sack ups that way. It's better than one shot somebody who gets getting stuck. Just went on one shot early player, go right to your talk. Uh-oh. I just have to eat the stomp until Skull is dead. No Skull. As soon as Skull's dead, everyone all range back up. Right, range back on.
getting 3,500 mana back from life tap with Crushing Shadows on Terra. So nice. Waiting to get the debuff.
Bad hit. 100% full of the life tap, but it's so dead.
Just.
Everyone started thinking about pizza and stuff.
Oh, so many Fletch.
Alright, as always, guys, the gauntlet is basically part of the boss, so make sure you food up here. There's one more pack. I don't know why I always forget these things.
They're kind of out of place.
It's kind of a weird place to hang out. There's a bunch of like just fucking souls right behind you.
Guess
And
it's
you
like
and
trying
your
to
buds are
prevent
just chilling
solo
there.
farming in case the ghosts drop trash loops.
They don't look like guards. They look like they're on their lunch break, to be honest.
Well, they're discussing how to do the gauntlet.
Yeah.
I'm confused at what a barricade's gonna do to ghosts. I'm just there.
Alright, same cheap targets. Fletch, misdirect to Virus, misdirect up, Skull to Virus, misdirect up. Go. Sheep square. Triangle's loose.
Shadow Priest, man. Multi-dot them before they even get to the take. So what's this all about?
Sounds like efficiency.
I didn't hit star, FYI. Only because it gets up shield wall. Only because it gets up shield wall. Put one on Renee's, Jimmy. Keep in mind it's not improved DF, so this is normal spirit. You won't get spell power. So I don't expect that, please. We're gonna get Pele buffs here too, so
So first.
Honestly, me too, dude. Like, I was about to bandage, but it was like, it wasn't going off, and I was like, oh, well fuck, here we go again.
You get those flasks of oil
I have flask and oil. Priest on right now, so if you guys need an oil, trade with my priest. Pele has the flask.
You definitely need everything for this.
Chetty, can you full buff and then log off, and then I'll switch in Nano real quick so I can buff on Nano.
I'm just gonna hit you with this last one for a bag spot pudding.
Yeah. Open trade. Open trade when ready.
Cool.
Kings and single intel on fluctuates.
Kings is Anna.
Do a flask jack if you can. For
Who do you want my soul stone on? Bernice.
I'll go over that in a second. Let me summon Anna, please. As Soulstone, Jimmy,
Mine's already up. I have 19 minutes on Jimmy.
then Aya, Soulstone, Bernays, and me. I'll hold on to yours. Can I get summon on
Click.
Anna, please? And this, to clarify, this is on the way down to Reliquary, right when we're about to pull. So this is not while we're running through the gauntlet. People don't have to be topped off all the time. We can continue run. If we need a run, we're running. But on the way down to when we're pulling Reliquary, the tanks need to be topped off. Alright, I have 2 flasks to give out. Who needs? Actually, I have 4, if people can use Blinding Light. Just real quick before I go over the boss and I go over the gauntlet.
Yoshi needed a supreme power.
Okay, 1 second. Anyone else?
Wait, you played vanilla and you don't have max first aid? Crazy. Oh, there you go.
Okay, so the gauntlet is basically like phase 0 of this fight. It's integral to the fight that we have a good gauntlet before we go in, because as soon as we finish the gauntlet, the boss will basically spawn. So there's no time to drink or eat in between. We're basically going to go to certain checkpoints. We're going to clear some of the ads, and then as soon as Veer says go, we go. Chetty, you can log back in. Do not finish your cast. Don't try to finish off whatever mob. If we're going, you're going, and you're only casting instant spells. It's really important everybody moves with us at all times, because if you lag behind, it respawns in like 3 to 4 seconds. So if you lag behind, you're going to bring like a giant pack with us, and we're going to wipe. If we go into Reliquary with like 3 or 4 people down, it's a wipe, basically. We can't do it. So we have to have a very clean gauntlet. So the gist of it is kill the small red guys as soon as they come up, and move with the tanks always. If we stop to DPS, you can stop to DPS or heal for a little bit. But as soon as we say go, you're again moving and only using instant spells. Hug the right. And that's pretty much it. So just pay attention for the calls from Veers and get ready to move as soon as you move.
Casters kill the red ones that aggro us from behind, but don't stay behind to kill them. Just turn around and kill them with instants as we go.
Alright, and then just a quick recap on the boss. Phase 1, there is no healing, everybody DPS. As soon as we engage the boss from the gauntlet, melee, wait for the tanks to pick up threat, because it's not really picking up threat, it's whoever's closest to the boss. It gets super chaotic if all the melee just run in and just like go in like really close to the boss, and it switches around to wax people. So wait for Fierce to get aggro, and then when you attack melee, make sure you're attacking from max melee range. Phase 2, we're gonna have Buki and Kefla interrupt. Milk, you can watch for backup, but Buki will interrupt first, and then Kefla you'll interrupt second. The interrupt will come up when your cooldown is back up. Before you interrupt for the first time, don't even press a global, not until you get your kick on cooldown. Everyone else can bring the DPS. It's not a big deal if you guys just lose a little bit of DPS in phase 2.
Well, what's the name of the spell I'm interrupting?
It's Spirit Shock.
Thank you.
There's Spirit Shock and there's Deaden. It's called Spirit Shock, right? It's something shock like that. I don't know.
Spirit Shock, yeah.
Yeah, Spirit Shock. Okay. So yeah, there's Spirit Shock and there's Deaden. Do not interrupt Deaden. Interrupt Spirit Shock. And until you get your interrupt up, don't press a button. Just wait for it. And you are the second one. So Buki first, then Kefla.
All right, got it. Thank you.
Yep. Kefla also used Mind Numbing Poison. You'll need it for phase 2.
I don't have any.
Do you have any extras on you, Buki? You can toss them over to him. Alright, let me know when you guys are set up with Mind Numbing Poison, and then...
Both on... Go ahead, sorry.
Go ahead. Alright, and then just go ahead and type whenever you guys are ready with Mind Numbing Poison, whatever you guys have set up. And then phase 3, basically just a DPS race. We are gonna do the tank swap thing. So let's have Milk get body pull aggro on the boss first, and then Fierce will rip off of them. So for the first 5 seconds of phase 3, nobody's DPSing. We will also have the increased threat debuff on us. So just wait like 5 seconds, and then we'll go. And then we'll hero after the debuff ends. Also, we'll be using a cauldron for phase 3. When phase 2 ends, I'll drop the cauldron. Everybody needs to pick up a nature resistance potion. And then in phase 3, when you get, he'll put a debuff on people. When you get the debuff on you, just pop the potion and it'll save you from. We'll be able to do it once. All right. Any questions? Yeah, the debuff spite, it's like an 8k nuke. If you have sub 8k HP, you're probably going to want like spam gear or something. It'll just one-shot you.
Damn.
Alright, GB, Moko, you ready? Everybody's ready. Move up to me. Once everybody's up, I'm going to start a pull timer. Move up, guys. Move up, move up, move up.
Are we doing the cauldron here or down there?
Down there when we get to phase 2, so we don't waste it. I guess I can just drop the first one now, yeah, because we are going to use it. It's just, go grab one. It's on me. And put that on your bar somewhere. Because it doesn't despawn unless you log out for 15 minutes, so it's no DC. Yeah, don't use this into phase 3. Guys, there's 25 charges in here, so this needs to be gone. Get to Moon and right-click this cauldron.
And once you get it, move away so you're not crowding it.
Yeah, once you have your potion, move over to the barricade on the left side.
It's still there, so some people are slacking. There we go.
I see a lot of people just hanging out in the original spot. Okay. It's gone now, so... I'm doing another... Then I'm going to do a pull timer. GB, you ready? Everyone's ready. When it hits, when the timer ends, start running. We're running to the wall on the right side first. Follow the marks. Go, 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 go. Use instant spells on red guys only. Do not DPS the big guys until we stop. You will die. Go, go, go. Don't finish your cast. Don't finish your cast. Use instants. There's some red guys in the back. No. Go, 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 go. Drop Angel, we'll battle rest. Don't know. We might have to... I think we're okay. Battle rest, battle rest. You have 2 seconds. Run. Go, 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 go.
More instants on these red ones as we run.
Don't worry about your mana. We'll be fine on phase 1. We'll be fine on phase 1. We can kill them.
Can we kill the red ones?
Yeah, kill the red ones. Go, go, go. Top off the tanks. Top off the tanks. Melee, don't engage. Don't engage who else melee. Let the tanks pick them first.
Get down the ramp.
Down the ramp. We have to kill these guys. Kill the reds. Kill the reds. Everyone has to kill the reds.
Kill it before it gets to a tank.
A little sloppy, but it's alright for the first one. Alright, no healing on this phase at all, so just DPS.
Now you can wreck.
Shields work.
Yeah, shields work.
Got 2 rogues for.
Do we want to wreck this then?
Oh, yeah, maybe not.
No, we have milk. We can wreck this. So, Kepler, you're going to take the second in rage. I didn't expect this to you. So what you do, Kepler, is you're going to stand on square, and then square will back up a little bit. Not now, though. Not now. Not now, not now, not now. When on the second in range. Don't take that from me. Someone take it. If he has it, just let him have it. Just let him have it. Get some bait. Yeah, sorry, I was just explaining the general mechanics, but I mean like right now.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Alright, Milk, you're back on his interrupt for phase 2. Luke, you make sure you have mind under poison.
Rage going.
This one's good.
Yeah, you can't sit in this hitbox.
Barely
just-
move ahead of the other two.
When he takes it from you, can't he just move on you and then you move back? Okay. Alright, stack up, stack up, stack up, stack up.
Just don't pull aggro if you're low on health. Get all the way back.
I don't like on GD. Two polybots on him, you won't be against. Fletch misdirect the Veers.
Don't kill yourself.
Casters like this, if you're a warlock, get in melee range because you're gonna kill yourself on Shadow Bullet if it takes you a long travel time. Do we have mind numbing up?
Dookie next.
Oh, right after the time.
Oh. Sorry, man.
Don't stop till it's back behind you. We're good.
I'll get next.
How long does Deadman stay up?
Where's Wanda if you can't heal?
No, I interrupted that. You did interrupt.
It's not the end of the world. We can still do this.
Make sure you're wandering or auto attacking, not just standing there.
just swipe it. That's an okay first attempt. Let's just make sure that we get the Spirit Shocks, not the Dead End, and that we've been pretty clean phase 2. Oh, you guys can't heal, but run back to the Ghost and just die too. That'd be faster. Just run up and get yourselves killed. And then with 2 extra DPS, that probably wouldn't, like, we didn't have that.
Wonder if
Lost Dead End
Jim,
interrupt.
Soulstone on the ramp.
Oh. I don't
You
know how
know,
that would work here. No, aggro's, like, their aggro range is really big. And then, like, he, like, aggro's, you see where, Billy's corpse is? He'll, like, aggro, like, even in front of that, the boss will. Just release him run. There's no easy way of skipping the gauntlet. I don't think you can. Yo,
There
the
might
real
be a dead
trick?
zone, but it'd be very, very small.
25 soul stones, that's the real trick. You can't do 25 soul stones because you can only have 40 people in raid, so only 20 people can get it. You'd have to use 5 of your normal warlock soul stones, so we'd have to run 5 warlocks. And that's a pretty big waste of warlocks, real stones. How does the how's that aura interact with somebody dying on that phase? Like, could you suicide and then soulstone and then get mana back? Theoretically, like this, I don't think we'd use this strat.
I think so.
Yeah, because I'm not. Is it a debuff on you or is it a debuff on?
It's probably the zone.
I think it's like like an aura. It shows up on us, but it's the whole area.
But yeah, so rogues in phase 1 are only taking the boss during enrages, and Buki will go first, Kefla. So when you take it, just go on top of the current main tank, and then walk an inch in front of him, and as soon as he's hitting you, pop evasion.
Also, for the interrupts, I don't have enemy cast bars, so I can't see when she's casting.
That's part of default UI. So.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go to interface, go to combat, and then turn on cast bars on targets and nameplates. Alright, let's get buffs up, and then I'll log Anna, and we'll get 3rd pally buffs.
Couldn't resist, could you?
Yeah, let's save inner focus for phase 2 because we are gonna go with our DPS. So let's have Jimmy inner focus dispel first, and we'll have GB inner focus dispel second. We do have shield slams too, but they're not super reliable because Milk will. Well, actually, no. Milk can be watching out for if we have Kefla, and Milk can be watching out for slams on the shields. Right, I'm logging Anna. Give me a second. Sell walls again while we're waiting for this. And you guys want to be using your health stone on the gauntlet. That's probably the gauntlet in phase 3 is when you want to be using it. So you want more than 1 health stone. You definitely want to be using the gauntlet. This will be up for the for phase 3. You don't really need it on any other phase.
One health stones. No, sorry, not my soul stone.
Salsa Bernays. Wait, no, Salsa GB. Salsa GB. Bernays is B-res is down. Go and log back in, Chetty. And then we'll get Chetty's buffs, and then we'll go. Buffs on Chetty and Chetty buffs on us.
Yeah, definitely spell steal fell hunters. 15% loss in damage for a box.
I mean, it's safer for mages to do it technically because it gives them a shit.
Yeah, but how much mana do they waste?
Spell steal's about like 300 mana probably.
Fuck. They might be a bit
300
more now.
mana. 300 mana to absorb 50,000 damage is a pretty fair turn.
Yeah, we get to continue DPSing too. We don't have to worry about the reflect. So it's a huge bonus for us to spell steal.
Move up to me, please, guys. Move up, move up, move up. Then I'll
question
start the
is,
full timer. One second.
Doesn't it reduce your mana in that phase? No.
Wait,
Like,
okay, guys. We need these soul balls gone. Everyone gonna have up to 3 health stones. So, click these. Come back here and click these. I have 3
Ones
already.
at square are 2080. Are the only ones left.
Right, cool. Monith, move up. Alright, I'm gonna start a pull timer. When it ends, everybody start running immediately. Stay
Just
with
watch
the tanks.
people too, because the tanks always go a second early. If they move, go.
Only instants while we're moving. And only attack the red storm. Don't worry too much about mana. You won't need it much for phase 1. Coming. Give me a second there. Move. Go.
Never finish those cats, just run.
Run the wall.
Hellstone, there's a Hellstone.
Damn it,
They'll be back on. Go. Pop off the tanks. Just go. Melee, stay out. Boogie, make sure you have the mind-numbing poison.
We're still good with rep, right?
Yeah, we have, and, like, there's no healing, but, like, the tanks live a very long time. It's really just a matter of, doing main rages correctly.
Whenever there's a tank swap, melee should be careful and ready to back up.
Melee back up a little bit, make sure max melee damage.
But you should be really close, like Burr should be doing you from behind, and then you switch. You're still like inside of each other.
Stack up. destructive pierce. Wait. Go.
You can always throw dots too if you can, maybe.
Someone else interrupt this next one.
Anyone interrupt. Get it. Yeah, now it's done.
No, it's because you delayed the spirit shock and both me and Boogie did it at the same time.
Don't faint. Don't faint.
You can't talk this first.
We have no beers.
Let's go. Almost.
I'll go next. So it's Buki next.
Yeah, just call out Buki next if you are next time in case it does delay for a while, so you guys don't double them.
Buki next.
Ripper, you have to spell steal.
Buki next.
We're almost in.
Jimmy will be the first here.
Healer, stop.
Start DPSing.
You're gonna have to shield slam the shield.
You guys should be meleeing or wanding now, not standing.
DB, you're next on inner focus dispel. Just inner focus and get ready to dispel. It's 2% on Chetty. We can at least see phase 3.
You guys should be wanding or meleeing, don't stand there.
Stack up. Alright, Milk, no, Chetty, you are going to, get body pull aggro first, and then Milk, you're gonna tank. So, Chetty, just run up close to him when he spawns, and then he'll be on you. And then Milk, rip aggro off immediately. Chetty, you might want to just, like, auto-attack without Seal of Righteousness once. Everyone else, do not attack for, like, the first 5 seconds. Watch your debuffs. You'll get a debuff pretty quickly, and then when the debuff is halfway through, you can DPS.
Cornea says B-Res.
We're not using it.
Chetty, make sure you're in front.
Jenny in front. Milk rip. Yeah, wait for the debuff, At 5 seconds, start DPSing. And nobody be in front either. He does a big Kono attack. Use your nature res potion just to practice it. When you get the debuff on you, use it.
Moko, use threat totems.
We have lots of spare nature res potions, so don't worry about using them. So here, basically, you guys are watching threat, and you're watching your debuffs.
Watching the tank deck.
Was that from the Rage Burn?
I'm trying to find out now.
Cell Scream, 10k. That's it, right?
Yeah.
Not a big deal. Spite's like 8k damage, right? Don't use the potions anymore, by the way. Just wipe it. Okay. It's not even that bad. He uses potion though, so you have to take it. So it does help a lot if you get it. 50% on a YOLO pull is decent in phase 3. That's pretty much it though. That is a little bit further than it looks like. It is a DPS race. We need to have everyone alive. We need to basically drop everything as soon as we get there. The next time we get to that phase, we'll have the resto shamans drop fire LA totem, and I don't know. That might be all the extras we can throw down. Yeah, there is a threat check, so it's really important that you don't rip off the tank. There's a repair as soon as you teleport in.
How do you want to do the misdirect in phase 3? Do you want to misdirect right out the gate, or do you want to wait for the rip?
Misdirect Veers, and then wait for the swap, and then use the misdirect on Veers as soon as the debuff is up, because he'll also get the extra 200% from your misdirect.
Something you like? From heck, Kota. You come back sometime.
Right, make sure to repair at Moon here, guys. I won't be able to log in until either Kalandra or Jetty release.
Don't touch what you can't afford. Yeah, you have to wait for Jetty to release. Yeah, phase 2 is a lot harder mechanically than phase 3. Phase 3 is basically a numbers game. If we can beat the numbers game, we got this. We just have to clean up our execution in phase 2, so we can get a better phase 3. Summon Kalandra, please.
I didn't get that nature resist potion. You tried to trade me.
Type 1 if you still need a nature resistance potion because you used it last time. This is if you used it, so. Your trade window's busy, Clutch.
Click.
Oh, okay, wait a minute. Never mind. Derp.
I'll summon you
GB
once
accept, please. I have
Anna's
lots
out.
more people to trade to. GB accept. You said you're good, Fletch?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's different than the Cauldron one. So I was
Yeah.
like, I can see it on my bars.
Alright, type 1 if you still need a potion. Everyone needs one. I have a feeling some of you guys can pick from the Cauldron. Alright, once Anna is out, summon Chetty in. Grab health stones, guys. Let's get more soul balls. Everyone needs at least 2.
My soul stone's up.
Use yours on Jimmy. Other warlocks are your soul stone.
Mine's off. Mine's off with that. But Bernays B-Res is up, so you might want to get her.
Yeah. Can we get a summon on Chetty, please? And then after the summon, more soul balls, please.
I got 2 minutes online.
Meow, you there?
Okay, Chetty's here for buffs.
Guys, right-click the soul wall. It needs to be gone. Everyone needs at least 2.
So were the rogues missing those kicks? Is that why we ran into that little problem? Or
No,
was
basically
Buki and
he
Milk.
delayed it. Yeah, he delayed it so much that basically Buki's came off cooldown while I still hadn't gone yet. So basically we both did it. And then basically that's what ensued. But yeah, I just make sure I have to get a handle on it quickly. Also, if we got both Kefla and Buki doing it, do you still want me to calling out who's going next, or?
Let's just have you and Buki do it, just because you guys have done it 2 times now, and it seems to be our weak point, and I don't want to throw like another, just thing in the mix. I want to just get through phase 2 cleanly. So Buki and Milk will be doing interrupts in phase 2. Milk, you'll continue calling out Buki next.
And if you misuse yours, just call it and Kefla can take over. Sub in for one.
Meow so well again, please. Grab health stones. Alright, sorry, bye. And like a coughing fit to get water. Alright, once you're ready, move up to me. As always, start moving when the timer ends. Go, 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 go. Get low, Hellstone. Give some anchors in the bed.
Oh no.
Go. Just go.
Beth.
Good. Yeah. Perfect. Great job. Buki is first. It's coming up.
Okay.
And then Kepler, remember, you're moving 2 square when you take it, and then you move just an inch in front of him. And then when you drop it, you're going to just back up just a little bit onto your spin. Right. And don't use Vanish at all, because it'll mess up the accuracy. Yep, happening in front. Move in front. That's far, that's cool. And, good jump. Good jump. Stack up, stack up. Alright, wait on threat here. Wait. Fletch misdirect.
Do you want to curse a rock on this?
Yes, and go. Buki next. No. Yes, that's
Buki next. Buki next. Buki next.
Oh, yes, I'm not going to keep moving now.
Buki next. Buki next. Buki next. Buki next. Spooky next.
You'll just throw up dots. You'll be able to guess it.
Spooky next.
Lock should probably put up dots too.
Sleep yes, jump.
Spooky.
Stack up, stack up. Alright. Milk your body pulling. Fierce, or Fletch will misdirect Fierce. Don't use misdirect until Siege is up and Fierce has threat. And then start using misdirect. Everyone else, wait until the debuff has 5 seconds left, and then DPS. Once the buff is gone, we will do that. On the hero, rest of Shamans will drop Fire Alley Totem. Remember to watch your debuffs. When you get the nuke on you, use your potion. Okay, Fletch misdirect Fierce. Wait, guys, wait.
Doing wreck people.
Where's C? Nice guy.
You want Chris Turret?
Yes. Just less. Watch the threat, guys. Elder, your fire alley if you have it.
Almost on up getting to hit somebody.
Yeah, get Jim.
Get here.
If I can get me.
Jim has some already.
Also, when you get low, guys. Your guys gonna take a huge hit soon. Also, when you get low.
You get on the front part of the 50. Okay, on there 25. Killer stop.
Sorry, turn him.
It feels unabysmal.
Got him out.
Doom in 7 seconds.
Oh.
Killer's DPS.
Doom? Got it.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
What Doom hit for, dude?
Oh my god.
Jesus.
20k Doom? What the fuck?
Rest of my second do loot. Really good job, guys. Yeah, my bad. I should have ran to you as soon as I realized my threat was high. Nice. We'll take a screenshot too once I'm on my live. Good shit.
It's LA Shaman Bracers.
They're okay. They have hit. MP5. Could be better than. Well, I don't know. Are the haste ones better? Hard to say.
Same damage, it's just sacrificing hit for haste, but gives you MP5.
We're doing the offhand first now, guys, not the bracers. We're just talking about the bracer, but the offhand is first. Send tell if you're interested in this.
I don't think you'd pick them up as Ellie, unless you got really shit braces and somehow no spell hit.
The priests who are using the arc.
Should we just
Priests are all
roll
using
for
Archy
it just
Staff
in
and
case we
Jimmy
get a main hand that's worthy?
Yeah, if you don't have a main hand, then just whisper me.
I
Because there will
do.
be
It's
main
just
hands.
I just have
Yeah.
LJ. It's just not better than the staff, you know.
Yeah, just whisper.
Dude, Abysmal, did you look at mine? 22,749.
Well, this fight doesn't count.
Okay.
Now that you beat me.
Alright, it's going to GB. Congrats.
Did
Oh,
we
yeah.
respawn though?
Let's
Yeah,
take a screenshot first.
It's most people just suicide or run through.
Which way are we facing? The ramp?
Have your character face the ramp so that you can see the head facing us.
Jimmy's too tall.
Get in here, Billy.
Alright, the bracers go to Moko, and then we'll take a screenshot.
Yeah, just patiently wait till all 3 Warlocks' wings pop and then take it.
Alright, go to Moko, congrats.
Turn around, Moko.
Alright, good job. Let's knock out Gertog real quick. Real quick. So they don't respawn, right? Because we killed them?
I think they do.
Yeah. Oh shit. Didn't move combat before now. That could have been the 1% there. Oh my god. Mistakes.
Seems good.
Yeah, the boss said I don't think they should this one. Make sure you guys are still targeting
No, they just phase, so it looks. They
can
are.
we get can we get detected in this on the tanks? And just, I guess some casters. Kill the red ones, the red ones.
Oh, the red, just like 50, the red ones just spawn.
Oh, the red ones are definitely spawning. We gotta keep moving.
Sure, just book it out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, just release it again.
That's put it out, boys.
Here we take a guild screenshot of us fighting the dragon.
Make it on run for it.
Oh shit.
Just wipe it. Just we wiped it. Better. I have DI, so if you can just die. Try to run out without you. Release and run in, guys.
Adults cheat.
Urtug will be harder than Reliquary or Gorfian, though, even though I've killed him. He's a pretty rough gear check fight.
We can't trade the nature flask
Time if
things.
you need. See.
Where are you guys going?
Isn't it the right?
Yeah, it's back this
Yeah.
way.
I was like, what the fuck?
That's Mother's
Did
store
something
over
change?
there. All her trashes.
Yeah, we just have a couple new people this time, and their gear isn't as good as when we get like all the super geared people. It's still doable. It'll just be tough. We'll probably have a couple unfortunate pulls here and there, where if just somebody just gets slapped during a fell rage phase. We do have a lot less melee, which is really nice.
I need a couple minutes, so I'm gonna put as on follow.
Let's get quick rebuffs and then we'll start pulling trash. At least fort and salve. We don't need everything. You guys don't have kings. I'm not logging Anna until let's move up, guys. Stack onto patrol, and then if it's war slump, just range run out. Stack up, stack up. If you don't have salve, watch your threat.
Yeah, poetic.
Some noob died.
Well, I guess Crocgen whispered PP, so just as my brother died with the comma. That's so spooky. This is what Crocgen said to PP. That's it.
Reminds me of this guy that I had as a roommate. I don't think he ever said the textbooks, they didn't have too terrible this one. Like letters that aren't even near the letters he was doing. And just clearly didn't give a shit. Diabetes. I just found out like a couple weeks ago that he went blind right before Christmas and he died of complications from diabetes.
Did I buff these guys' health or something?
That's like a fucking century.
Yeah.
Rest me, please.
Alright.
Also, looks like we didn't have that many people DPSing. I know I was AFK.
We were not hitting as hard on that mob. I was only hitting him for like 3.
Yeah, melee damage.
Yeah, melee was all the way down.
That's really weird.
But,
Yeah, but
Fletch was still up there.
Yeah, but like, I'm not that far behind you melee. Like, you should still be so far ahead of me, even if we are reduced melee damage.
Right now,
MCC assignments report Calandra Moon, Yoshi Square, and Ripper Diamond, Burning Circle. Fletch, you'll miss Rex, Skull to Bierce, MD up.
Now what?
Awesome, that's so weird. Try relogging and clearing cache.
I'm gonna put a rack up on the train.
I was gonna say, because you guys did across the board less damage.
Square
that.
It's affecting wands too. My wand's hitting for 40.
It just broken.
It might have broken on somewhere through the reliquary.
Maybe we all need to reload this reliquary.
Because, I mean, look at the DPS meter on reliquary. We have all the melee.
We all stepped out.
Right. Yeah, like all the melee lost really badly in suffering, which doesn't make sense.
But the just at the
sheep me.
It might actually be a good idea for us to
Alright, after this, everyone's gonna just relog. And then after you relog, make sure you check your character sheet. I want even healers to relog because you will be wanding occasionally. So every little bit of DPS will hurt. They're not too far behind, like, the bottom of the casters, but they're very behind the top of the casters for Reliquary. And they're normally, like, either middle of the pack or top DPS. If you guys look at the meters.
Why is it adversely not affecting us tanks though?
I don't know, that's weird.
It's affecting me.
look if you're still here.
I suppose we just don't get a damage from melee attacks, I suppose.
Alright, everyone back up to the wall here. We'll just have Chetty pull and run up. Actually, no. We'll have Fletch misdirect. How do we want to do this? Yeah, we'll have Chetty pull and run up, and Fletch will misdirect to Skull to Veer. Smoke will just pick up X. We're gonna go whatever their HP is, and we're just gonna hero here. We're not obviously not gonna go well until everyone's back on, but that's the plan. Yeah, it really affected Chetty because he's like well behind the other tanks. And actually, well, I guess it depends when you guys died. Smoke's really far behind too, but I don't know. That's really weird.
It looks like it's fixed.
All right, Chetty on you. Fletch, Pollinators put a slow trap over here, like where I am. Everyone else back up to the wall. Back up, back up, back up, back up.
I'm gonna put the slow trap at the bottom on the stairs to give Chetty some escape room here.
Yep, that's. And then Chetty just cut her on the slow trap. Everyone, we're blowing up Skull immediately. Do not AoE. It's a DPS race to kill Skull as quickly as possible. Once Fierce has threat, we'll hear it. Oh, Chetty. C5. Uh-oh, that's not good. The healer's running. Healer's back up for opponent.
I'm sorry, Milk, I chose Bruce.
It was basically, I was only picking it up that early to get off Jetty. It's much better than Jetty.
You guys nail it. It's better in the circle. Redrop slow trap.
They missed it.
Maybe best to not have Chetty at the bottom this time, whenever we do that next, because just let Fletcher.
I guess he can just pre-conk, and that'll be enough to pick up there. I just thought it'd be nice if he can just get body pull aggro, but yeah, it's probably a little risky.
Yeah, there's a lot of distance between line of sight and the healers. Like,
yeah. Stack up, and it's more solid for him to get out.
Stack up.
It's better to pre-stack up on this guy because it's a war slot for you. 2 seconds stun. It's a meteor or something like this.
I don't know if you guys ever done Arctros regions or something, but like the meteor mobs in there, like it's like bugged.
The robots.
No, not the robots. The infernals. They do the meteor. Like you can just move away on the first.
Right at the end.
Yeah. But on the second infernal you can't do that. I have no idea why. Yeah.
That one died a lot faster.
Doom only got off by like 0.2 of a second.
Wow.
I put it up immediately. Stop.
Anybody know if Dairy Queen's open?
Everything
No, I
like left in 9.
I think they close it at like 10.
Is that one of these empty stunts until 2 a.m.?
It's not Dairy Queen anymore, guys. It's DQ.
Fuck out here.
So
Dairy Queen used to actually do like fast food things, right?
It sell chicken tenders, but you get salmonella from them.
Chicken tenders and DQ.
Yeah, it was like that actually used to be like a fast food restaurant.
You know, Indiana has the world's biggest Dairy Queen in Westfield.
Never knew that.
It doesn't surprise me, but I didn't know that.
It's fucking size of a mall.
Which one's the one we killed? The combatant?
Yeah.
Okay. Once we're running in on the pole, guys, so be ready. It's when Skull gets low. Just watch the tanks running. Let's have a slow trap right where I am, and Chetty, you'll hold them back to here. Everyone else will run straight in. And Fletch will misdirect Skull to Veers once Skull hits like 60%, or as soon as you see him running. That's probably... I'm gonna have somebody unfollow while I set up the macro for your talk.
So on your call, Gears.
$65. Will only kill Skull. He's gonna kill Verse, so we have to kill it before he kills me.
Choose light.
Easy. Anyway.
You just lost major man points, Scuffla.
Yeah, it's alright, bro. It's actually pretty good, man. If you want me to be honest.
Well, first off, dude, it's called Hardy's, not Pearl's Jr.
Okay.
Actually, I'll need to fix groups too because. Palm, what are we doing with healers too? Meal and Priest Lady. Any other changes? I see. Go. Alright, just give me a second here, guys. I'm wrapping up the macro. I had to change some people.
Now, will you actually play 16 so I can get that staff?
No. I don't think 16 has more gear than Priest Lady. Wouldn't be that big a deal.
Priest Lady's a slut. Lady of the Night.
Okay, so this guy has 2 phases. During his first phase, he's going to do a lot of tank mechanics. So comms need to be clear for the tanks to do their tank swap. On top of that, he'll do Blood Boil. Blood Boil will hit the 5 furthest people away from him. It's a very hard hitting dot and it stacks. So we want to rotate the 5 people that are getting Blood Boil every time Blood Boil goes out. The way we handle Blood Boil is that we have 3 groups assigned to soak the boils. And every time it is your turn to soak the boil, you will stand in the water over here. And then after you get the boil, you move across the line. And then the next group will move in. That's where the macro comes in for. If you have an icon above your head, it is your turn, it's your group's turn to soak the boil. That's pretty much it for phase 1. Remember, it is not, you get the boil not from being in the water, you get the boil from being the furthest away from him. So if the boss moves, make sure you're centered with the boss too. So let's say, let me get my flares out. Let's say we're fighting the boss there. You know, you want to be soaking your boils in the water over here. But if the boss moves, because there'll be some movement in phase 2 to like over there, to the left, you'll want to adjust and then start soaking boils, you know, in the water over there. After group 4 gets their second blood boil, he'll go into phase 2. Before we go into phase 2, I'll be calling out group 2 and group 5 spread. Actually, let me use the correct term. So I'll be calling first, second, and third group. So the people in group 2 are the first soakers, group 4 are the second soakers, group 5 are the third soakers. This is because I'll be moving groups around for Shadow Priest. They're at the fight, but the marks are staying the same. So I'll be calling, you know, first group, second group, third group. So using that terminology, when the second group gets their second blood boil, he's going to go into phase 2.
we need to preemptively spread out before he goes into phase 2. So I'll be calling out first and third groups spread out. First group will be spreading out over there by that flare. And third group will be spreading out where we are right now on Skull. And then second group will be in the water. During phase 2, he will choose one person, he'll buff that person, and he'll like only attack that person. If you're the target of his attack, you need to make sure he's not facing anybody, and try your best to stay alive. If you die, it's going to be a wipe. So different classes have different defensives they can use. Rogues, you have evasion, which makes you one of the best people to take the debuff in phase 2. Hunters, you have monkey stance. Mages, you have mana shield. However, whatever you do not use an aggro drop ability. It'll mess everything up in phase 2. So you cannot ice block, you cannot vanish, you cannot feign death. Healers, spam heal yourself. If you're a caster, don't cast because you lose your dodge chance. Either heal yourself or just wand. Or use instant spells. You can spam instants. When phase 2 ends, he'll go back to phase 1. Remember to readjust, center yourself with the boss, and we'll go back to rotating blood gloves. Simple to execute, but it's tuned pretty tightly. He does a lot of damage. There's a lot of healing going out. I gotta change Meow to
Daria, you.
A good call. I will be doing that because we need Anna here anyway for Chetty, can you log off? I'll get Anna. Actually, no.
Yeah.
Kefla, can you log off? Chetty needs the third Pally buff. I'll tell you we can log back in. This is just so I can get the buff and Chetty can get the buff.
Yeah, I'm logging right now.
Can I get mana biscuits on Residey?
Alright, then I'm gonna toss assist to people who might need to move themselves.
Pre-Society's pretty geared.
Okay, Jimmy, Meow, GB, Billy, Elger, you guys have assist. If at any point you start running low on mana, call it out, and if you have time, move yourself. Shaman, switch yourself with the Shaman. Priest, switch yourself with the Priest. Into my group. I give back the most mana. Just call it out so we can continue, dropping the correct totems. If you're ever in group 4, you need to be using Tranquil Air totem. So if Shaman, so you switch yourself to group 4, you need to switch to Tranquil Air. It's a very tight threat check here because he constantly drops threat on the tank. And because I'll be using Vampiric Embrace here to help with healing, I'll be getting a lot of threat too. So it's really important my group gets Tranquil Air at all times. Sorry, I was supposed to log Anna. One second.
Kef is out.
Yeah. As soon as I get in, summon me.
Druids are pretty good on this fight.
What tune are you getting on?
Yeah, Anna.
You're fast.
3 fast, 3 furious.
It's the haste gear.
Yeah, all the healers actually need a haste set so they can res faster.
It's good on Reliquary too. They run out of mana anyways.
That's probably a good call.
I just set with like 400 something out of my priest swap too.
Alright, I'm logging on Anna. You'll be able to log back in soon, Kefla. Alright, go and log in, Kefla. First group, in the water. You guys start in the water. Remember, not being in the water causes a wipe, because getting double stack will get people to die, or it causes the healers to stress too much and then they'll drop more people. So you must be in the water when it's your turn to be in the water. Also, during the first phase 1, if you don't have an aggro drop, you need to just auto attack. So rogues and mages, you guys are probably okay. Warriors, shadow priests, just wand or auto attack. Hunters, you're okay too. Warlocks, your call, and I think you guys probably need to wand because shatter won't be enough.
Let's get another round of slow walls, and let's get Abysmal to Soulstone Jimmy, and let's get Az to Soulstone GB.
What priests are? It's just priest lady that's spec.
That's what now?
For PS, it's just priest lady for PS.
Yeah,
right?
priest lady's PS. That's the only one. All right, Meow, you ready?
Yeah, I was just making sure my gear was good.
Hellstones got eaten up like immediately when we dropped them, so we should probably wait.
Yeah. Remember to reflask.
Now that I'm thinking that Chetty rolled on that, but Chetty raid log, so it means he's got GM fucking.
Dude, that guy played here for like 7 years. Yeah,
GM money. He's got GM money.
Sell wall,
He-
please.
He had 570s on the other server, I think. That he'd been playing for years.
Alright, grab a health stone, guys. You will want as many as you can. Oh, that just got annihilated. Alright.
Yeah, that's what
First
happened
group
the
from the
first
water.
time, too.
Oh, even better. Second.
Taking him, fuck.
Destroyed.
First group in the water.
Greedy assholes.
Fletch, misdirect Veers. Daria, hold on to yours. Keep comms clear for the tank callouts, especially for more misdirects. MD up if you haven't. Remember to be in the water, guys. And then Tranquil Air Totem too. At least in group 4, I don't know. Probably in group 2 as well. Don't be in the water if you don't have them there. Center yourself, you're talk guns. So everyone in the water moves to the left a little bit. Second group in the water. Also melee before he goes into phase 2. You guys will need to just run away to get instant. Third group in the water.
What's the other going to do is cleave.
First group in the water. Second group in the water. Groups 1 and 3 spread out. First and third group spread out.
Yoshi,
Spread
you
out.
need to go in biz big time, dude. You shouldn't be DPS.
Phase 2 incoming. Melee out, melee out. Kappa, evasion, evasion means right. Everyone go ham here. Not fair. We're just gonna keep going. We're not gonna waste more seats. Don't do so. Don't do so. Battles. First group in the water. First group in the water. It's gonna get a little bit more practice. Yeah. Billy, you're part of the second group now. So I call second group in the water, you're going to the water. And Palm, you're part of third group. Second group in the water, including Billy. Third group in the water, including Palm. First group in the water. Second group in the water, including Billy. First and third group spread out, first and third. Alright, it's on Abysmal. Don't be in front, don't be in front.
Taxi in position, otherwise you might cleave people.
First group in the water.
Love you guys.
Second group in the water.
Watch there. So you need to be below 3 tanks.
As can you take this one forward?
Missing a mark in the water.
Third group in the water. They swapped in the waters. One earlier. But that train turned the water probably.
No, it's just too far away.
Much may have decent.
As
GB in the water, as not in the water. Second group in the water. As in the water this time, not GB. First and third group spread out. When you get Mortal Strike, try using Evasion Knife. It's not that good.
What are your stacks like?
127. Feels like it's not snapping as fast.
Sounds are probably about to spam.
First group in
I'm at 30 seconds. He's gonna come on me. No mobs. So
I need someone to take my place in the second group in case I just stuff really long. Did he boil again? Second group in the water. Billy and Bernays come in the water. Bernays take my team.
Your soul stones are probably dangerous.
But I don't want to use it. This is just practice.
Third group.
First group. But you need a shell. Alright, let's just wipe it. We have a couple things to clean up here. Yeah, just turn it off. You can reset them. Just try to keep people alive. Continue healing. If you're gonna heal, help heal with instant spells. Alright, so how did Calandra and Ripper die there? At the start of that second phase 2? Or the first phase 2?
I think they just got killed by Blood Royal.
I called you out.
Calandra was lots of blood boil with one geyser.
You gotta be below 3 tanks in threat.
Ripper was.
Let's talk about one thing at a time, so I'll go into threat in a second, but let's figure out what happened to healing. So, Fell Geyser, the guys in the water, we can clean this up a little bit. Let's spread out left and right as we're going, since we're the last group to go in. We can just spread out so that, you know, you're, after you get your boil, just spread out from everyone. Just move left if you're leftmost, move right if you're rightmost, and keep moving. That way, not everybody gets hit by Geyser. Yes, I will move a shaman to group 1, and they'll help out with threat a lot. But yeah, if so to explain the threat mechanic, he constantly drops threat on tanks, and he will even disorient a tank, meaning you must be below at least 2 tanks, ideally all 3 tanks. Because if you're below just 2 tanks and he aggro drops and then disorients, you're the 3rd tank, and then you will die. Not only will you die, other people pick aggro from you because now he's in melee range of the range, and it's probably going to cause a wipe. So you have to be very, very careful on threat. So if you don't have a threat drop, don't do anything the first phase 1. Just literally auto attack. I'm also going to move Alger to group 1. Do you want to keep Bernays or do you want to keep Palm? What's better for you guys? Probably Palm, because then Bernays can at least help out with boils in group 5. So that's more value. What's group 3? I'm going to switch. Bernays, you're now part of the 3rd group. Alger, you won't be moving unless you're a backup. That way it'll make it a little bit easier for you, so you don't have to move in and out with totems. And
The big hailstones are over to the right.
Alright, Kefla, can you log again? I'm gonna log my pally. And then for the Felon Rage, he does more damage throughout the phase, and he puts a Mortal Strike debuff on you. Scared that you might go down, so I called you evasion immediately. But what you could do to try to min-max it is you can evasion as soon as you see the Mortal Strike, or after you take your first hit from him, then you can evasion to try to make the most out of evasion. Or, you know, if evasion will last for the rest of the phase, you might as well use it as well. So just to let you know that's how it works. Use your best judgment on that.
And call it out before it ends if you can. That way healers can start pre-spamming even more.
Using it at the start's good too, because we have 3 groups of boil at the very start. But since you're not super geared, you know, you won't have the armor from higher item level stuff. It's gonna be easier for you to go down too. So you might want to think about min-maxing your use of evasion. That goes for everyone that's newly geared. You guys will have to try very hard to not die. Spamming mana shield, using min-maxing evasion in time. I don't know what else you can do.
Grabbing the Hellstone.
Yeah, grab Healthstone, guys. You do more healing on yourself in that phase, including Healthstone, so you'll definitely want to, if you drop low, just Healthstone yourself then. It's a good time to use it. Alright, I'm logging off my pally now.
I can log back in.
Yep, done logging. Pretty good job on the movement, guys, though, and good job on adjusting for when people went down. That was really clean. Let's clean up the threat, and let's try to help our healers out as much as possible. If you start getting threat capped in phase 1, what I do is I help heal. So actually Prayer of Mending is really strong because you don't get threat from it. So in the first phase 1, you can even just help heal instead of attack. And obviously Tranquil Totem's super necessary, so make sure it's up at all times. There's no way around it. And now with Wind Fury in Group 1, we should be a little bit better on threat as well. So hopefully this will go better for threat. Kefla needs buffs. Instead of Might on him, Palm, can you give him Kings? First group in the water. Right, everyone was ready. Fletch, misdirect to Veers.
Yeah, super slow DPS.
Just wand or just heal? I honestly may just do. Like, if you're I don't know what happened to the threat, but if you're pulling threat in phase 1, you head in just enter it. It's not worth it. Second group in the water, just center yourself with the second group. That's good happening. Third group in the water. First group in the water. Second group in the water. First and third group spread out. First and third group spread out. Alright. Second group spread out in the water, spread out in the water. Heroes now.
Kill yourself.
Spam heal yourself. Or use Wilson. Group 1, 2. Group 1, 2. You don't need threat.
First group in the one. Oh shit, you're right. I didn't think about the threat. That's alright though. We have to get some value against that. Attack is normal. Second group in the one. Negative third group in the one. First. Second. First and third group spread out.
Father's up there on threat, so healing isn't needed much. Just
Alright, you got 2 blood wells. Keep ass up.
It's on Catholic.
Please PS on him.
Yeah, that's fine. After PSN, that's a fine PSN.
Evasion, 1 second.
First group in the one. First group. Second.
My offering somewhere.
Might as well use it, you know. Third. Oh my god. It's
Yeah, I had that
gonna be a
before.
wipe. We need to reset this. Just reset it.
Yeah, everyone just is up facing.
So
I'll
this,
try and just
this
keep him
might
down here
fuck
as long
him,
as
though.
possible.
What do you say, Meow?
This might fuck him. He might just be stuck up here then.
He's on burst at the moment.
Yeah, this happened on PTR.
Try to keep as many people alive as you can. Lived it? No.
it's important when you run away not to be one of the first 5 people.
I have one-of-a-kind items.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, that was.
Okay, he's resetting.
We will have justice.
Keflik just release, and then when you run in, hop outside so I can log in. That way we don't have to do a little juggle with you log out, I log in, I log.
I need to log in to Meow, so I'm logging off Priest Lady real quick.
We will have
Do it fast because I can't
See what
log
you
back
did
in.
there.
Glory to the Sindori. Farewell.
How are healers on mana? Don't forget that you can move yourself for Shadow Priest. Yeah. That's good then.
Yeah.
I think we have the numbers to do this. We just have to stay focused.
Alright, I'm outside the instance.
Does anyone have room in their bags to transfer some mana pots for me?
Drop a soul well before you leave too, and use your soul stone on me, Meow. Grab your health stone. Okay, hurry and relog onto Priest Lady so I can buff so we can get Kefla back in.
Is either of these soul walls the low one? Or I mean the high one? The 2 out of 2?
The one on the right is the big one.
If you need another wizard oil, open trade of Poetic. It's waiting for me, I'll log back in a Priest Lady second buff. Alright, once I log out on Anna, summon Kefla, and then buff Kefla. If you haven't yet, open trade of Poetic to get another wizard oil.
Who's buffing us?
Summon Kefla, please.
Who's being cheap with reagents?
Welcome. Grab health stones, guys. There's a lot of damage on this fight. Just using one will help your healers a lot. Buff some Kefla. Just pre-make your cell stones, and we'll use them mid-fight. We'll probably use them on the high threat, but we seem to be okay on threat right now.
Except for Verge, so really screwed it up at the end.
Got 3 minutes on Hero.
Okay. You ready, Meow? You ready, GB?
Yep.
First group in the water. Misdirect to Veers, misdirect up. Timer started. Alright, remember, only one. And even drop Tranquil Air because the healers do get a good amount of threat here. Center yourself. Second one.
Bunch of threat hits.
Boku, you really don't want to be attacking this space. You are going to get threat heads. First. Second. First and third spread out. Spread out the water.
Kill yourself.
House down, house down.
I'll be in front.
Stand heal yourself, Anna. Stand heal yourself.
Oh no, don't run, don't run, don't run!
Don't move.
You don't move, you just make sure you like rotate him so he doesn't like basically. Let's just reset. And during this, Anna, you want to be using your instant spell so you can use Shadow Word Pain. And you want to keep up Vampiric Embrace. That's probably all you can do. You can time your... Yeah, bubble yourself too. Healing is not better than Shadow Form because Shadow Form's 15 damage, 15% DR. So you want to stay Shadow Form and keep up your Shadow Word Pain and Vampiric Embrace and bubble.
Devouring Plague.
Heal the people with boil. And that goes to everyone, just make sure you're not facing him towards people, because he does really hard hit cleave. Ripper, go ahead and release, and then we'll do the same thing from before, just to save some time here. Release, I'll log in Anna, and then when we're good, we'll summon. You might be AFK. Alright, just go and log off, Kefla. Oh no, he released him. Yeah, I don't want to spend too much time juggling around buffs, but it's really important that everyone gets kings. At least, or 24 people get king. Alright, go and log in, Kefla, and then let's summon Ripper. And then Palm use kings on Kefla and Ripper here, instead of whatever they normally have, I think Wisdom Might. Alright, buff Kefla and Ripper. Ripper needs Mark of the Wild. Oh yeah, really good point. All priests need to make sure they keep up inner fire at all times. That's like 1500 free armor, which is really important if you get targeted for phase 2. Right, first group in the water.
I think Moko's AFK. Oh, never mind.
You ready, Yoshi?
I'm waiting for mana.
Mr. Activeers, there's no auto attack, no attacking phase 1 anyway, so it'll be fine.
I'm going to be hearing off the bat. Don't everybody follow me.
Center yourselves. Second group. Third group. First group. Second group, first and third spread out. Spread out in the water. Area, monkey stand. Oh, all groups here, all groups here. First group in the water. group. First group.
You have to get this from?
Got it. I didn't get it. So.
Second group.
Sorry, Tate.
Shit, I was too close.
I'll get it.
What's your threat, guys?
Spread out, guys, spread out. I'll start to get left.
Oh, it's dead.
Bernie's about. We're actually really tight on the range time. I don't know. All right, let's get a portal to chat. We're actually gonna switch it up. We're gonna do Gruel for the last 30 minutes. I think we just need a little bit more gear to cleanly do a High King fight, or not the High King fight, Gertog cleanly. You know, like if we get the wrong person targeted by Fell Rage, they're just gonna flop over. We're really tight on the enrage timer as it is. Just one more week of gear on some of these new guys would go a really long way ensuring we get the Gertog kill. Unlike the other fights like Gorfiend or Reliquary, this is a much harder gear check fight. So we just need more items on you guys. So we can do that by going to Gruel now.
Kevlo, you got a res incoming, just so you know.
Alright. Start flying over. Let's go fast because we only have 30 minutes. I'll just log in and I'll take Chetty's spot so I can tank for hiking. And we're not going to deal with any ults for this because we only have 30 minutes, so just fly over.
Who's gonna mage tank?
Calandra can. Can you switch mine and Chetty's buffs and Pally Power Bomb? Oh, yeah, he's switching. I think I'm right. Can you redo Pally Power for 2 pump? Cool. We're going Gruel bulk. What a boost. We're gonna go fast, so Once you get people to sound, type 1 for summon. Not yet, though. We'll get flooded by other
About
stuff.
30 seconds.
Then when you get there, help summon other people. Okay, and when we get inside, do not AFK and stack on the butts of the melee dudes, or you will die and waste time. Want to knock this out as quickly as possible.
Alright, 1's for summons.
As soon as you get in, choose somebody from the bottom of the list and just help summon them. Alright, quick explanation of the fight while we are doing stuff. High King, super easy. Kill Skull, then kill X, then Melee will kill Triangle, Range will kill Star. Melee never ever get close to Star. After Triangle and Star are dead, you go to the boss. Triangle knocks back, so Melee, when you get to Triangle, make sure your back isn't turned towards Star or the boss, you will die. Type 1 if you still need a summon. Oh, click. Type 1 if you still need a summon. Alright, let's head inside. We can Warlock summon any stragglers. Play Pally all the way until Girl, and I'll switch it Priest.
They need to stack on their ass.
Watch out if you don't have full bows. Tremor Totem.
Stacking, I'm trying to put this away.
Jimmy, for your work gears. Stack up, stack up. Alright, Milk on Skull, I'm on X. Alondra will be Mage Tank. And Daria and Fletch will be on Triangle. Fletch, you'll just start on Triangle. Daria, you'll misdirect Skull to Milk. Can someone trade a biscuit, or some biscuits to Anna, please?
I have Soulstone up.
There's a table down.
I'm good on biscuit, thanks. Alright, yeah, let's misdirect Star to Calandra then. Just hit yes when you're ready. Meow, Soulstone, Jimmy.
I got 10 minutes on my soulstone.
I got it.
Okay, I'll do it then.
I don't know what's up with it though.
Elder, you ready? Yeah, everybody's ready.
I'll do tones.
Daria, misdirect. Star to Calandra, misdirect. Calandra, you probably want to be more towards your right. I guess you can be there for the full, but just make sure you move. Timer started.
Wow, already polyed.
Should get on Daria soon enough. Heroes now, all groups. Go on Tana. Let's get a little bit away from him too. I know he fears him. After X, range will be on Star, melee on Trine. Don't get close to the melee, don't get close to Star, don't get close to Star. Wait for him to bring it back. Range finish off triangle, then get on hiking. We're gonna pull immediately after this, so just pay attention if you need any of this loot. We are gonna pull immediately. And yeah, he does a whirlwind, so make sure you run out immediately as soon as he does it. You probably want to attack from max melee range too, so make sure you don't get back. Jimmy, if you're fierce. Remember the trash, stack up on their butts. I drop here all. I am doing loot, so make sure you're paying attention if you get any of
Hey, those are the tokens we fucking needed. I think both had starters.
Hell yeah. Gonna Vaz. 3, 2, 1.
Get ready to stack, guys, please.
There are 2 things. One is going to go to the one that right. Solid upgrades. We just do all 3. Stack the 2 and I'll take the gun priest. Okay. That's fair, yeah. That's fair. Tremor tokens.
Hey Bookie, can you distract the ogres at the head so the others go away? Okay, right. Stack up, stack up, stack up, stack up.
Just.
GB forward, Anna. Oh, yeah, okay. Everyone stack on the butt of the skull. Everyone stack on skull's butt. Thomas with either stack up on his butt or be on top of that. Actually, let's move a little bit away from the healers so they don't get seconds. Use this right. I'll just stay on Anna too. This is Ground Priest is starting Ground Priest. Okay, for this boss, he drops falling rocks on the ground. Don't stand with falling rocks. And every once in a while, we'll ground slam, which will knock everyone up into the air, and they'll fall down to a random spot on the ground. As soon as everyone hits the ground, he'll start slowing everybody to a stop. Once everyone's slowed to a stop, he'll do Shatter, which is a raid-wide nuke that does more damage the more people you're close to and the closer you are to those people. So, as soon as you hit the ground from Ground Slam, you need to start spreading out. However, we need to spread out in a coordinated fashion. We can't just, start running around like chickens for our heads cut off. So we need to have the DPS spread out towards the edges so the center is clear for the healers to keep everyone alive, and the tanks need to be dead center so they can go back to the boss. If there's, if the edges are crowded, then yes, DPS can go to the center, but just use your best judgment. Also, when you land from the ground, take a second to look around you. If, there's a bunch of people to your right and there's nobody to your left, you need to not only move left, you need to keep moving left to make room for other people. So as soon as you hit the ground, take a second, look around you, think of a plan, and then just execute that plan. So don't run for the sake of running, look around, and move as needed. That's pretty much it. Easy fight. We'll have Fletch misdirect the Fierce, Millpool off tank, Daria hold on. We'll have Fletch misdirect the Fierce and then Daria misdirect the Fierce. Melee, just wait a second on threat. Right, let me read a small buff. And then we'll have group 2 to the left, group 5 to the right, and we'll have group 5 near the door here. Alright. Fletch misdirect
to the right and by the door. Where's 4?
4 to the right, 5 by the door. 4 to the right.
Can you guys swap GB for one of the locks?
Yes, I will. And I'll switch GB with Anna. I didn't realize the groups were wrong. There you go. Alright, so look at your. Oh, here we go, here we go. Misdirect if you haven't. All melee group up. Stack up on square melee. When we get cave in, we're gonna rotate counterclockwise. So to our just a tiny bit. Stay square. If Fierce gets cave in, we'll also rotate. Alright. Take a second to look around you, then spread out.
You my dice block, Yoshi.
It doesn't stop the damage. All group 0. As soon as it's up, use hero. You want to get as much uptime with it as possible without silence. Yeah, rotate the counter.
I did after this silence. How fast?
Just back up, mainly back up. This hitbox is big. Yeah, what's going on, Billy? Buff's on Billy. Make sure fully out of cave in too. You can check by looking at your debuffs.
Watch your range moves.
Oh, Buff's on. Buff's on LG.
Carefully, you forfeit the trinket now that you die.
That's okay.
What happened? I have my fucking shadow resistance here on accident. Is it pretty bad?
Is that for the whole of Get Hoggers? Oh no, you're something else.
I don't know why when I'm logged on with the name this. It's weird.
Were you not in it for Reliquary? Just reduce some of the damage?
Of course not.
I didn't want to jinx it, but I didn't have a cave in on me the entire fight until right before he died. Like literally, like 2 seconds.
Nice.
3, 2, 1. No house, my phone.
That's Vendor, wasn't it? Or Void Crystal?
These are the boots first.
Alone be praised.
These are the defender tokens. So warrior priest druid.
That was like a 22 minute total clear, wasn't it?
Going to GB. 3, 2, 1.
Oh shit. I was trying to
Oh,
run
you took
past
the
the
portal?
portal.
Yeah, summon him
I
back,
clicked
Neil,
on it.
please.
I already hearthed out. I don't know if anything else.
Meow's still in here, it's fine.
Bulk, you shouldn't even be there. Like, I intentionally go for you when you're in melee range, by the way.
Actually, don't bother summoning me back. It's just gonna sit in my bank, and I'm running out of room anyways. You can just vendor the token or whatever. I'm not sure if you can.
Right. The pants are going to Kefla. Congrats.
Congrats.
Correct.
Alright, I guess we're just going to vendor the rest. Boots going to vendor. Good job tonight, guys. Getting Reliquary down is really good. And we got a couple new people. See how Gorfian works too.